You know that at some point you could also just record a very long session and then just cut out the best parts and make those into a video.
Yeah, that's a great idea. Also, hello everyone, Toad69500 here. That might be how future episodes could go, as Jordy just said right there.
That's probably the best idea because then you could have like, you know, us having way longer runs, but you just record everything and cut some stuff, cut it into a nicely sized video. You know how most people record their videos.
Yeah, just like kind of like a best
Or you're
of,
like,
best of.
or you're like me. It's called cherry picking. Or you're like me and you just kind of make like hour-long videos on nothing.
Just 1 hour long slogs of videos that aren't entertaining.
What? Sorry, I didn't understand your entire sentence.
just videos that drag on for way too long.
Well, no, not all of them drag on, but I should learn to speed up some footage. Anyway, you may explain what we're gonna do.
Today we're just gonna do another log run with egg, because it's currently the only thing we can really do. But Jordy will be joining us this time. Why are we not going to?
I am actually, I've joined your company. I should be in your company.
That is good. Oh,
which
all the brakes
I
are on.
hope means, yes, it does. Which I hope means I can actually use the firebox now.
Here you go. So Jordy will be a fireman for this trip. Which also
I see you figure out my little bit of trolling.
Yes.
I put all the wagons on break.
But yeah, what probably happen is that we'll do a few more of these runs, maybe off camera or something, and then we'll probably record like another run where we bring Jordy along with the log cars and all, along with the log cars up to the logging camp where he's going to use Betsy to do logging runs until he's paid off his debt or paid for Betsy. Because there is no transferring the way each other is just by working for each other's company until we've earned enough money for the price that we've decided on, which is $200, since that's like a pretty decent reduction of Betsy's Betsy's price. Usually I got it for free, but
well, yeah, you got it for free, that's good, but the original price on Betsy is 2,900, so it's almost taking 1,000 off the price.
Yeah, exactly. Also, the porter's cab is really small. Like, I don't think, correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, but I'm not sure if the porters, if they even got used for trips like this, because I feel like they were just shunting engines. They were just one-man crew, or at least in the locomotive, where you'd have the conductor and brakeman and stuff. But in the loco,
I think you could fit two people.
Yeah, but it's a little, like, I mean, I know it's narrow gauge, so it's gonna be a bit cozy, but I feel like this is extremely cozy.
Nah, this is fine.
Also, the bell wires glitched into my face.
They could probably be manned by one person, though.
Yeah. I mean, Betsy really just like does not have enough fuel capacity in real life. Like, that could last you 5 seconds.
Yeah, it's well, at that point it's better to get a fireless locomotive.
Yes. Railroads Online. New idea for the locomotive tech tree. Add fireless locomotives.
They're gonna last us a good 2 seconds. Tom, what the fuck? I just decide to leave trail.
I have to hit a switch up ahead. I think, maybe, perhaps. No, I do not. Okay. I have returned.
You're on?
I can't
I
wait till they
regulate.
remove the speed limiter. I'm going to fucking zoom.
I assume they're gonna add realistic speeds for all trains.
Yeah, of course. I mean, for the Porter, this is like already like a max speed. But for like later locomotives, like the Eureka and the Montezuma and stuff, this is too slow.
Well, we may want to start slowing. Actually, no.
No, you can. I know you can do this trip full speed. You can see the cars jump a little bit, which adds a bit of spice, but you're fine.
On my screen, it's not just a little bit, but
Yeah.
because I'm not.
You can also see the one car, which is the starter, because the rest of the cars I bought in red.
Another thing is something funny. You see, what if double header?
We could, yes.
Like, what if you buy more wagons? We do a double header with Betsy and Vic.
I mean, here's the thing, right? But, I want to mainly use my money for locomotives, and I don't really feel like I need more logging cars. And the logging one is currently the one with the most inclines, so if any road would need it, it would probably be the logging one. Although actually the sawmill has some weird inclines as well, so I'm talking definitely about the ning or loop lines or whatever the fuck behind the sawmill.
We're doing well still. Still. Fire is still going strong.
Yeah. I feel like even in these episodes, I might cut out like moments where we're just incredibly silent or speed them up. Okay, now you are part of the locomotive.
Yes, and I shall become locomotive.
You are becoming the firebox.
I am firebox. I've always been the firebox.
I am firebox. Let's just go for the loop line from the
Yeah.
lumber logging camp.
I'll get on the.
Right. Here's our loop line. For the, I mean, currently we're not on the loop. This is just the funny turn, I guess. We go onto the loop line and we turn the only one that currently does not have it is the sawmill. So I could not find the space for it. It will probably, because it's quicker than just going through the loop line, is just drive backwards and forwards. For the sawmill trains after this. But so you can see the loop line. We're gonna use the loop line now. Again, a bit of a specific here. We whistle.
What?
Okay, so we're gonna come past the shed that's located, or was located, is located again.
Oh.
Hello. I am in HUD mode right now.
Don't we need to pick up wood?
We need to pick up logs, not cordwood. We don't have the correct cars for cordwood.
Oh. Well, logs were over there, but you passed them.
Yeah, I know. We're going through the loop line. We're gonna pick them on the way back. So give me a second.
Okay.
Here we have this a bit of a crazy embankment. Yeah. Dirt, gravel, mountain. Just to get
I
over
can
this
make
hill
a
here.
mess.
And now we head back down to a loop line. You've probably also seen in the episode, but yes, Egg has a face.
Egg the tank engine.
Egg the tank engine and friends.
Most certainly.
Indeed. Indubitably.
God damn.
I'm almost done with the loop, because now we are out of the loop and we have to go for the funny turn again. It's also so nice that the switch is just auto switch now.
That does sound nice.
Yeah, so they no longer cause like the greatest railway accident in US history. Anyways, throw off the reg, and now we roll.
Do be rolling. There he is. Time to block the.
No! No! Ah! Ah!
Can he catch it before it falls onto his locomotive?
No.
Yes, he did.
Kind of. I'm also going to overshoot.
No, it's fine. Watch it. You're actually in the perfect position for a little bit of quick loading.
How are the cranes loading? Okay, whatever.
Don't worry about it. I've done enough log runs to know how this works by now.
True, I do always put you on log run duty.
Yes.
And he was forever banished to log run duty.
Good.
Eventually, when I get the Shay, I want to just use that one. I want to use the Shay specifically for logging runs. Probably not any logging runs.
Or not. It should be. Well, yes, not. Well, run a little backwards, would you?
Yep, I'm just refueling, reloading, whatever. The firewood storage.
Like just like a few centimeters back. Yeah, that's fine. L3.
There you go. Not that kind. Jordy, I'm thinking about.
What does the L3 stand for?
Well, it's a logging car, so L is for the logging car, and 3 is number 3 because it's the third one I bought.
I was thinking of that, but I didn't know if it would actually stand for that, but I guess it does.
Yeah. And then I guess then that means that the nameless one or numberless one is just logging car 0, I guess. L0. But yeah, I'll do something like that for every single like kind of car. We go forwards now.
A little forward, make sure your boys in the middle so both cranes can load it.
Tell me when I need to stop.
You know. Okay, hit them brakes. Okay.
Did I do it good?
Actually, I'm not sure. I think I stopped you too quickly. Yeah, wait. Actually, no, no. These trains are weird. Okay.
Yeah. They don't always
Seems
seem to
like
make sense.
no. Look at this.
Perfect. That is how you load the choo-choo.
Actually, the quickest way to load is not sufficient, but at least. Take this one,
It's
and
full,
you just
Jordy.
immediately. But yeah, like that, and then you would now do that one. Just or like it alternates, and that's better.
Yeah. Anyways, we go.
Anyway, let's go.
Let's go back to the lumber saw, whatever the fuck mill, and then we'll
I
end the
might play
episode here.
Breakman. Might Breakman, but since we don't have a caboose, I'll have to just do it on the logging cars.
Yeah, I mean that is kind of how they did it back in the day. Before I get this, but I think also during the time that they had cabooses, because a caboose really doesn't provide that much. Special one, but I think that they would probably by breaking the caboose, and then if depending on how like emergency it was, they would run up the train and hit the brakes. Actually, usually you'd also have like a brakeman at the front at the locomotive. You have like people in the locomotive, maybe not the porter because it's kind of tiny, but you'd have a brakeman at the locomotive along with the fireman and engineer. But then you'd have a brakeman at the back.
Weren't they connected with brake pipes?
Not in this time. Here, every car had division brakes. Later on, they would be connected pipes and shite.
Well, yeah, indeed, not in this time period, but later.
Yeah, I mean that's how they do it now. Well, still.
Not only that. I mean, you also had brake pipes with more brake fans later on, right?
Yeah, I'm not sure actually. Those, if I'm thinking like LNER, LMS for time in the UK currently. I mean, yeah, they did have brake pipes. So why would we have the brake coaches and the brake vans? Because I thought later with British Rail they would remove those. I guess maybe those weren't all that effective yet. Those air brakes, and that's why they still had the brake van, caboose, way car, whatever the fuck.
I thought those were connected to the brake pipes.
I think maybe that was the whole shtick, like, you could hit on the entire train from two ends. That would make the most sense, like, if the locomotive is a runaway and the brakes don't work on it, then you could still brake the entire train using the brake van. Because if you were just the brake van specifically, that would not slow the train down at all. It would just give the brake like flat spots, if anything. Or just destroy the brake shoes on it. And Jordy is running alongside the train.
Fast. I run faster than train.
You run kind of at the same speed.
I prove you wrong.
Okay, never mind, I've been proven wrong. He is quicker than the train.
My speed record on the speed parkour at free run was fucking 17 seconds. The teacher's record was 16. I was about 1 second later.
Nice. But how fast is that, like, in kilometers?
Good question. I don't know. We'll have to measure the length of the track and then the time we did about it.
Yeah. I mean, I bet you can like keep up with a porter if you're pretty quick, because I mean, currently the max speed in game is 18 miles per hour, and well, you know, the porter's max speed is probably also around that, so Yeah. I mean, if you know, like, if you're thinking of like tanks, like infantry tank, the Churchill's max speed was 15 miles per hour, so it's
That's 15.
a bit quicker.
Also hit the brakes.
I
Also
am
hit.
hitting the brakes. I only have small ass friction brakes. I'm going full reverse as well now.
I was trying to push the cars, but I'm glitching through them. So you're gonna have to do spirit tracks breaking and stuff.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. Just full
Yeah,
brakes, full reverse.
There we go. I hit the brakes on the rear car. You can start reversing again. We need a caboose.
Yeah, I plan to buy Bob back soon, or whatever the fuck I'm gonna call the way car.
Caboose, you mean? Whatever. You're gonna call it Bob because Bob was funny.
Yes, because it's a bobber caboose, and it's not actually Bob. It's just 808, which looks like Bob.
Didn't I title it Bob? Didn't I? Or did you title it Bob?
I titled it Bob. I was like, okay, what will I name this thing? I was like, well, I'm not sure if you have like name number. I think yeah, you just have the name and the number. So as the name I just did the name of the railroad company, and as the number I did 808 as in Bob.
Boggies.
Log! Hooray! We now have 930 monies. Dollary doos. Didgeridoos.
930 didgeridoo.
Yes, that's more
Think
than
of
your
that.
average music store. I think that might be more than any music store, unless it's the didgeridoo store. They might have 930 didgeridoos in the back.
This-
All you can buy are didgeridoos. But yeah, we'll call it here for this episode, this riveting episode. Jordy, do not switch the track while the cars are still on there. They are like this close to jumping the rails. They've jumped the
I
rails.
did it. I did it. Have you rid of the call?
God damn it.
Mission accomplished. Mission complete. I made two of them derail. Ha ha ha.
Yes, now clean up this mess you've made. So while he does that, I
Yes.
will say a goodbye, and you know the funny subscribe, funny comment,
Yes.
engagement, give me the views, give me that sweet, sweet numbers.
Yes, Jordy. After I make a bigger mess.
No, what are you doing? Jordy, if any of these cars fall into the fucking water, we cannot rerail them.
This was the idea. I moved A.
Well, anyways, goodbye. I will keep recording and see what Jordy does here. And then we'll, then I'll end it. I'll probably, the end screen will show up soon, I guess, as well. Oh, you're gonna turn the entire train around.
No. No, I'm not. It's just I'm putting it where there's space.
Ah, okay.
But I could turn the entire train.
I mean, you turned the
Good
locomotive
idea.
around, so I guess that saves us having to go reverse. Oh.
Oh.
Oh, no. No, 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 no.
On. Here.
Jesus, this is a pretty long recording. Good thing I'm gonna have to cut. I'm gonna cut it down a lot. But yeah, as I was saying, yeah, we have not gone to the smelter, iron ore mine, coal mine, refinery, and ironworks. If you've got any ideas for those routes, let me know. Of course, we still got to go to the oil field. I still got to show you how I lined that. I still, in fact, need to test the track there, so maybe that'll be next episode, maybe not. Probably next episode will be more log runs with Jordy, but we'll see. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all next time. Isn't that right, Egg? It's like a big menacing locomotive from down here when it's really not, it's tiny. Goodbye.